Hi, thank you for watching. This is a new channel for me. It's called Poppa Paints. I'm Papa. Now, that's not the name my mother gave me, but I am Papa now because I'm old and I have a grandson and he calls me Papa. So what are you going to do? Anyway, on this channel, I'm not going to change the world. I'm just going to paint. I might paint the world, or at least some of the things in the world. This is one of those things I painted. This is a painting of the Silver River. I didn't paint it while I was on a paddleboard, which it looks like if you look at this. I painted this from a photograph. And I took Robin, my partner Robin, and I were out in a canoe, and we were photographing and videotaping. And so one of the pictures I got was a young lady on a paddleboard. And basically, when I did the painting, I just zoomed in to use it as a reference photo. But I do paint with real paint, real brushes, and usually it's acrylic. Once in a while on this channel, I might be using oil. I might be using watercolor. I might be using gouache. I'm not sure whether I want to use digital or not. I use a digital program called Procreate. The problem I have with digital is not with digital. It's with the perception that people have of digital. For some reason, people think digital painting is done for you by the computer. And now with the introduction of AI, artificial intelligence, everybody thinks that your digital painting is actually artificial intelligence painting or whatever. So anyway, so I thought it would be fun to make a channel where I just paint the old-fashioned way, or as we say in the art world, the traditional way. So this is traditional painting. And the channel, Poppa Paints, is all about that. It's just about painting, and who knows how long I'm going to do it. But if you can bookmark this, what do you call it? You save these things? You save it, you like it, you subscribe to it, and don't pay any money to it, please. This is just for us to have fun, right? And you guys can communicate, I guess. There's a little thing on the side. You can write and say stuff. But anyway, this is this one. I want to show you another one. Now this one is in a frame, so you can see I'm not working on this one right now. But underneath the picture I just showed you, there's this picture of these two little children. This is based on a photograph I took at the beach. These two little children were playing in the surf, and I was sitting in my comfortable chair, covered up because I get sunburn. But I saw these two little children. They were just having such a great time, and I took their photo. And then, you know, it might have been a month or two later that I finally used that photo as a reference photo to paint this. And this is acrylic, and it is it's done, so I can take it off of there. But I want to show you that it's not detailed. It's impressionistic. If you see the faces of the two children, well, I guess it's hard to tell, I think, on the camera. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not impressionistic in the faces, but it certainly is in the splashing you see, and in the landscape behind them. So I'll show you that one, and I'll show you one more before I wrap up this little video here. This is another painting from the same river. In fact, the photo for this painting is from the same group of photos that same day. It's also acrylic. Let me hold it up to the camera so you can see it. But it's the Silver River in Ocala, Florida. And the reason it's in a frame is because my paintings were displayed at Silver Springs, which it's a state park now, but it used to be a tourist attraction. And I had 3 traditional paintings that were hanging there. The one I just showed you with the young lady on the paddleboard. This one, which is just the Silver River. It's the backwaters of the Silver River. It's very beautiful back there. If you ever get a chance to come to Central Florida, I know you're going to go to Disney. I know you're going to go to Universal Studios or whatever, Busch Gardens. But just a little further north is this area. And there's actually some areas down closer to Disney that have spots just like this. Rent a canoe. Trust me. Don't worry. Well, you do worry about the alligators, okay? Don't play with them. But I mean, they usually just take the canoe out there and have a good time. Bring your camera, and if you bring your phone as a camera, make sure you get one of those watertight things so you can do it. That's good advice. Except those watertight things sometimes will make your phone overheat. You gotta be careful of that too. Okay. So as I mentioned, I had some paintings up at the on display. It was like a mini gallery for, I think it was up for 2 months. I had 10 paintings. 3 of them were traditional. 7 of them were digital. I had them all framed. Robin actually did the framing. Let me go ahead and show you. See, I'm not so sure if on this channel I want to do digital paintings, but maybe I will. I'll show you how to do them. Right now I'm opening up a box I had printed at Walgreens, because when you do a digital painting, you have to have them printed, obviously. Unless you just want to share them. Okay. All right, I just picked one at random because I got a whole bunch of them in here. All right. So this is another painting. Yeah, let me put it on the easel so you can see it. This is another painting I did. This one is done digitally. However, my digital process is no different when I use a paintbrush as it is when I do a digital painting. This would be a good time for me to ask you, what do you think you would like me to demonstrate more? Traditional painting with a brush, or digital painting using Procreate? I'm not skilled at any other digital platform except for Procreate. So let me show you one. Okay, so this is, Procreate is on an iPad. So this is a painting I did on the iPad. And the only difference between this and the traditional paintings I showed you, you see this painting was done on here, and then it was printed. The more I talk about it, the more I think I should do some digital demonstrations. But I didn't use these, obviously. What I used was the stylus, was this. Okay, so this becomes the brush. And I'll just demonstrate real quickly. If you go over here to the brushes, then you have all your choices of brushes. Can you see that? Are you able to see what that is? And there's so many brushes. Now, some of the brushes are basically stencils. That's not what I do. I use like an oil brush. You see the one that's blue? It says oil brush or oil, whatever it says. Yeah, oil paint. See? I use that one a lot. I use the dry brush a lot. And then in the drawing part, let me find if let me go to the sketching part. Sketching. And so I use a 6B pencil. See the one that's blue? And it's just like an actual pencil. Let's see. Should I even demonstrate this right now? It's going to be difficult holding it up. But basically what I do, you end up with a gallery like this. I'm just going to go ahead and show you a little bit. And then you open up a canvas, a white blank screen. And now you can change that screen to anything. I'm going to change it to like a gray, okay? So I'm going to do this. This is going to be difficult here, I think. I'm going to make it, maybe like a light gray like that. See how it's not perfectly white? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pencil. See, here's the pencil. See, the pencil. And I'm going to make it black. And and over here I can change the size of it. Let's see how, can you see that? Changing the size. Okay, and then over here's the opacity, but I won't mess with that. Okay, so then I would draw on here, let's say, a face or something. Okay, you see how that goes? It's very, it's very, very loose. Very loose because I'm doing it front kind of sideways. I don't know if you can see that, but oh my gosh. All right, so that's horrible. But anyway, you get the idea. So you sketch on it. I promise I'm better than that. Anyway, I guess that's enough of an introduction. It's a brand new channel. I think YouTube only allows 15 minutes for a video when you have a new channel. I'm not really sure. Anyway, welcome to Poppa Paints. Again, I'm Poppa, and I'm going to paint. Not sure what I'm going to paint with while this video's around, but while this channel's around. All right, thanks. Bye.